first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ballgame.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. He'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Seattle. They'll run right. Here's Walker. Room to run past midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Now Milrow. Brought in by the tight end, Hayden Hurst with the catch. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down.
Cougar 19.
We'll try and run it with Walker. And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
Cowboy 80.
On the ground, it's Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now they'll throw it with Milrow. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Okay, ready?
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. The run up the middle, it's Walker. Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's fourth down.
Okay, break. Get it.
We'll try and throw for it with Milrow. That's hauled in at the 2. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be first and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a...
And he will take it in himself. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Smash Broncos! Come on, drop 50. Ready?
On play action, Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll run here with the rookie. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He'll get this one complete to Brown. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check that, street. Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold him to a short game.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7.
Street. Get it. Panther 60.
Now Daniels. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he will power his way into the end zone. Then Sinnott. Touchdown Commanders. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Commanders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
Okay,
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Broncos, 70 Lions.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Milroe throwing on 2nd down. And that one incomplete.
There's a lot of ways for defensive linemen to disrupt the passing game. That's everything about today's modern NFL. How do you disrupt the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable? Of course, sacking him is a great way, but even getting your hands up in those throwing lanes and tipping passes, that is so frustrating for these quarterbacks.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a ball to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
This fielded at the 3. Oh, looked like he was at a scene for a moment. He was taken down after a solid return.
Cougar 19. Steady.
On 1st down, Daniels. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. Going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Go, Riggs. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go. Ready,
Play action. Here's Daniels. Flush to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And 3rd down coming up.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
18 reps. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
To the air again is Daniels. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 35 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Viking 18. Cowboy 80.
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. dropped for the loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this.
Okay, break. 79 Broncos. Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Daniels to throw on second down. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple, and now we've got third down coming up.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On third down, we'll try to get it on the ground.
Lawrence on the start. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. This one from 49. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
On the set.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Not Cowboy 80. Steady.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And it's going to be a Commanders first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And he's in. Very close. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gage to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
3. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go now. 19, 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Rolling to the left. He'll step up and run. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 1970 Timberwolves.
Now Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Good.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Ready? Go! 60 Vikes, 80 Cardinal, 80 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Again, working deep downfield. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
19, Tiger, 19.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's taken in by Horton. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
On the jump. Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Steady.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. Get this complete to Horton. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
37-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Back.
To the air, it's Milroe. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. The rain not letting up and continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, set. Get it. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Forced out wide. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here we go. Set.
Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
Nice. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's taken in by Brown. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready? Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready?
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Washington.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
19 Tiger, 70.
Going back to the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. He'll get this out to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And the last bursting ball, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Ready?
We'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is 2nd and goal.
Go! Cook, craft all 80. Ready,
Eckler goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gabe to kick this one away. Corey Horton now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
On play action, Milrow. Sticking to the left side, he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Throwing is Milroe. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Pass caught left side. That's Ertz. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18, Pioneer.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on third down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he'll take this one in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Cup in motion. Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Seattle.
Mustang 19. Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Milrow. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 2. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Third down, they need 5.
79 Broncos. 2. Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here's Milrow to throw. Pushed out to his left. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
A loss of 16 yards. And it's fourth down.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th